Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss what is machine learning, what is the definition of machine learning, and we'll also going to discuss what are the types of learning which is used under method of machine learning. So let's start. So machine learning in real world, we know that humans who can learn everything from their experience. That is, because of the experience we can get a knowledge, or we can make the improvement or improvement in learning also. Now, what is experience? Experience, that is the capability of learning, and we know that computer or any kind of machine works on instruction which is provided by the user. But here in machine learning, machine can also learn from the experience, or you can say that this experience or this learning can be taken by the past data like human does. So if we have the past data, we can learn and we can make the experience, and on the basis of the experience we can improve our performance. So machine learning comes a role of the performance improvement which is based on the experience or past data. So machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. Now it is a subset of AI, that is it's based on intelligence, and this intelligence can be come from the learning or from the experience. So it mainly concerned with the development of the algorithm, and that algorithm which allow to computer to learn from data or past experiences. Like you in this diagram, this is the training data, that is it is a raw data. You can take a input data, you can apply the data, or you can apply some algorithm. It might be statistical or mathematical formulas also, and by applying that algorithm you get some learning, or you make the output, or you can analysis something, and it make the train model. So train model is based on algorithm or mathematical model, and then we'll get the result. So that is the process of machine learning. So we can learn from the algorithm, and this can be applied on any kind of data. So with the help of historical data, if I take the sample data or data set, and that is nothing but the training data, and we apply on algorithm which can be build a mathematical model or statistical model, and it can predict something or it can predict some result. Now the result might be accurate or might be near to the accepted value or the desired output. So it make prediction decision with the explicit program. That is, it cannot be used or without any program, because in machine learning we are not providing the any program explicitly, but we can apply algorithm and we make the learning process. So machine learning brings a computer science and statistics together to create the predictive model. Now predictive model, that is we are making some estimated result. And this result will get the improvement of each predictable model. Now it construct some algorithm learn from historical data or previous data. So machine learning system learn historical data, build some prediction model, and reviews new data, predict the output. So we can build one definition. It's an enable machine automatically learn from data, and basic goal is improve the performance of the experience. and predict things without being explicit programmed. So we are not going to provide here the program, but we provide algorithm, and basis of the experience it predict the result. That is the definition of machine learning. Now let's understand what are the classification of machine learning. Now machine learning can be classified by three ways. First is the supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Now these three ways or three methods can be implemented in machine learning or to make a machine learning performance or any application. Now let's understand one by one this all method. Let's understand supervised learning. Now supervised learning, the name itself suggests this type of method. It provides the supervisor or it having some sample data, but it can be supervised or it can be observed by some one person called as a supervisor. Now if we have the input raw data, then you'll get the data set. Now this data set can be made from this raw data by the supervisor, and then we'll apply some algorithm, then we'll get learning process, and then we'll get output. So this method having the sample data by supervisor and it train it, this data or this algorithm or desired output is trained by the supervisor. That's why it's called as a supervised learning, and it predict the output. Now let's understand what is unsupervised learning. Now here we are not using any data set. We don't know the output, that is we cannot predict or we cannot predict or estimate the output, and there is no training data set because no supervisor is there. We just apply any algorithm on input raw data and we'll take the all input data by interpretation. We don't have any data set and we make process and we'll get the output. That is the unsupervised learning. This method is also coming under machine learning. So this machine learn without any supervision. Training is provide set of data that has not been labeled or any classification. The goal of unsupervised learning is to reconstruct the input data new features, because every time we are taking the data input differently in unsupervised learning and we just predict and check the output. Now reinforcement learning. What is reinforcement? It basically provides a feedback based learning method, and there is a one part called as agent which gives a reward point and it improves the performance. That is nothing but the reinforcements. Means agent can be provide some action, that is reward point or state point, or feedback based. That's why it is called as a reinforcement learning. So these are all the three methods which is used under. So these are all the three methods or three classification of machine learning which is used under machine learning, that is supervised learning, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Now let's understand what are the features of machine learning. Machine learning detects the patterns. It learns from past data. It can be data driven and it is similar to the data mining. Now examples of machine learning. Now these three methods can be applied in machine learning. Examples are like image recognition, speech recognition, fraud, self-driven car, etc. So this is all about the machine learning. Thank you.